In this video we will discuss how to integrate Git and GitHub, and then we will see how to push all our project files using the Git commands. This is the repository that we are going to use for this video. We will push all the files to this repository here. First of all, let's create a folder. I am going to create a folder using make-dir, and the folder name is project1, and use the cd command to jump into that folder. Then I am going to create a one Python file, touch app.py. This will create a empty Python file, and then I am going to use a nano text editor to edit this Python file. This Python file will simply print hello world. So let's type our code here. Let's save this file and close it. Now we have a folder in desktop. In that folder we have one Python file. So this is the folder that we are going to push to the repository. This is the repository that I have mentioned. First of all, let's initialize our GitHub. For that I will use the command git init. Now if you open the folder that you have created, in that folder we have a new hidden folder. This folder will keep track of every changes you make to the project files. Now we have initialized our Git. Then we will configure our username and email ID. For this I am going to use git config -- global user.name. Provide your name here. In this case I will provide my name. Press enter. Then I will provide my email ID. For this use the same command git config global user.email. Provide your email ID here. Now we have defined our name and email ID. Next we are going to make a connection to the repository that we need to work on. This is the repository that we are going to work. So we will make a connection. So just copy the GitHub link and come to the Git bash. Now we need to establish the connection between this Git and GitHub. For this I am going to use the command git remote add origin. Just paste the code that we have copied. Then I am going to use git remote -v to check what is the URL for git push and git fetch. For the git push it will use the repository that we have given, and for the fetch also it will use the repository that we have specified. Now we have added the repository to the git. Then we will have to verify that this repository actually belongs to us. For this we will need something called the access token. To get the access token, go to the GitHub and click on your profile. And in the profile just click on settings. In the settings, if you scroll down you can see an option that developer settings. Just click on that. In the developer setting you will have something called the personal access token. Expand that. In that you will have tokens classic. Just click on that. If you click on that, a new page will open. In that you will have something called the generate new token. Click on that. Click on generate new token classic. Here just give a name for your token. In this case I will type git to GitHub testing. Then select the expiration date. I will choose 7 days here. Then choose the scopes that you want. I will choose repo, workflow and user. And click on generate token. Don't share this token to anyone, otherwise your GitHub account will be compromised. Keep this token private. So just copy this token. Now we are going to verify that the repository that we have provided actually belongs to us. For that just go to the git bash. Type the command that git remote set URL origin, and then use the #TTPS. Type your username. So this is my username here. After that use colon and paste the token that you have copied, and then use at github.com/ provide your username here again / then you will have to provide your GitHub name. For this just go to the GitHub and click on the form button. Select the repository that we have defined. So our repository is Git to GitHub testing. copy the name of the repository that we have defined. So this is a name of a repository. Copy this and paste it here, and finally click enter button. Now our authentication is complete. It's time for our project files to get pushed to the GitHub account. For this, I'm going to use a git status command to see what are the files are available. As you can see, currently one file is available, app.py. I'm going to use the git add command so that it is ready to be pushed to the GitHub. The command will be git add. I'm going to select all the files that are available in this current working directory. For this, I'm going to use full stop. If you get any error like this, then use the command that config core.autocrif, make that to true. So just press enter. Again use the git add command now. As you can see, the error has been gone. Again I'm going to see the status now, git status. As you can see, that file has been added. Now it is ready to be pushed to the GitHub. I'm going to push this file to the master branch. Currently we are in the main branch. As you can see in the background, we're going to push this to the master branch. Before that, I will have to make a commit. Commit is a message that you can think of it as a description. So git commit, use the -m, and the message will be updated. As you can see, one file has been changed. Now use the git push command. As you can see, the files has been transferred to the GitHub repository. Just go to the GitHub account. Now we are in the main branch. That is why the Python file is not present here. As you can see, in the master branch we have the Python file. Just click on that. In that Python file we have print of hello. For now, just change this Python file and re-upload it. So now I'm going to use the app.py. I'm going to change this hello to hello world. So just save this file and exit. Again I'm going to use the git add command. Again I get the same error, so I will use git config -- global auto. So I'm going to commit a message that finally I'm going to use the git push command to push this updated file to the repository again. As you can see, the file has been successfully transferred to the GitHub repository. Now refresh the page to see the changes. As you can see, the hello has been successfully replaced by hello world. This is the purpose of Git. It keeps track of every changes you make to the file. So this is how you push the files using the git commands. So this is for this video, and I will meet you in the next one.